Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on the production chain here to take some multi-phase oil, process it through, and turn it into lubricant, is what we're currently doing here. We'll probably end up loading this multi-phase oil somewhere else and sending it to do other things. We also have some other byproducts, sulfuric wastewater, raw gas, naphtha, fuel oil that we'll have to figure out what to do with. But primary purpose is to get lubricant, because we're going to need lubricant for our ferric crystal process, because we have to do the milling, right? The crushed ferrous mixture into ferrous powder. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. So we need to start working on that milling process. And do I have those milling machines? Was I even making them? Did I forget to do that? I kind of did. And what's happening over here? How? Did we end up with some stuff on that belt? Weird. We can fix that. We're also going to have to do this one too. Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to make them by hand. No big deal. What we need is we need 2 ore powderizers. 2 ore powderizer 3s. Yes, 2 ore powderizer 3. Ah, I see. It's gonna be okay. We're going to do a little bit of a thing there. That's all right. All right. So ore powderizers. You guys are making crushed ferrous mixture. All right. Now, we have to have some filter inserters. Or, yeah, filter inserters here and here. Because you guys are making ferrous powder. Right? Yes. Actually, we're probably going to want you there. Okay, so ferrous powder is coming up this way. We need the loop. I think we're going to do it this way. Need the loop. All right, so you are used milling drum. Same thing here, used milling drum. Because what we're going to do... We're going to have a loop here. And so you are taking a used milling drum and you are making a clean one. Or, well, a lubricated one. All right, lubricant is there. I won't put a pump on that. I don't think we're going to need a pump. Maybe we will. Hold on. Maybe we will want a pump. All right, and what we're going to temporarily need is one making milling drums straight out of the gate. You know what? We'll have that there, and we'll keep it there just in case we need to add more in. Okay, so right now we have the used milling drums being put on the outside of the belt and clean ones being put on the inside of the belt. That's perfect. We don't have to do anything. Excellent. So now all I need to do is say how much steel is needed. Make one of these. One steel plate. One steel plate per. So how much? 100 of them? Oh no, that isn't going to do that. Right, after they fill up, and that manufactures, is like 50 of them going to be enough? Maybe. We'll see. Okay. That's ready to go. All right. And our ferrous powder comes in this direction. And then we need to blend it with sapphirite chunks, givelite chunks, rubite chunks, some thermal water, and some sulfuric acid. That is quite the recipe. Okay. That is quite the recipe indeed. 6 per second. 2 per second, 2 per second. Okay, so both of these are putting that on one side of the belt because we're going to need to blend these into belts. Okay. Alright, so here's our chunks. Come on. And no. No. That's not where we want to do that. That could be where we want to do that. All right. That will work. Now, sapphirite chunks? Trunks is something completely different. And givelite chunks. All right, so our rubite is going to come through here. Gonna be pretty neat once actually I'm feeding some ore into this. Yeah, we're gonna come down here. There we go. That'll dump that on the two sides of the belts. Do I want to route it through here? Where are you going? Whatever. You want to come through here. So all right, we have 1,700 belts in logistics storage. So constructors should get to work on that. I see. We're full up on oil, base mineral oil. You know what would have helped there is if I had actually connected that to anything. There we go. Okay. So, this should have our ferrous powder, our sapphirite chunks, our gibbelite chunks, our rubite chunks, all on those belts. And then we need 3... chemical plant ores. Are we not making those? No, we're not. Okay, so have to make them by hand. Alright, so what is the thing that we were actually making? We're making ferrous sludge. Ferrous sludge. That would be this. Ferrous sludge. We gotta go see about getting ourselves some thermal water. Where is... Uric acid is over there. Actually... let's go this way. And splice in there. Alright. And our thermal water is going to be here. That should work. Okay. So then the ferrous sludge, which I will go ahead and drop into a tank. One of those tanks. swap it out. That gets routed into 8. Ooh. Sodium hydroxide. Need a sodium hydroxide input. Ferric chloride solution. All right. Yeah, I do have a setup to do ferric chloride solution. Want to figure that out. Let's see, 3 per second sodium hydroxide. Okay, so I guess we need to figure this out. Means I need to know where my iron ore is coming from. Alright, so we need saline water. Are we producing that anywhere? Supposedly we are. Yeah, we are. No, that's a requirement. We need 300 per second input. Never mind. 300 per second input. Saline water. Easiest thing to do. 5,363 per second. No. What? Why is it saying that I need 18 of those to make 750 per second saline water? Is it trying to say something for this entire process? I guess it's saying for the entire process. I guess it wants for the purified water. Computing by factory. No. 1. Eight of them is how many I would need. Is there a better way to get saline water? I don't think we have salt as a byproduct, right? No, we don't have salt as a byproduct. Caloric wastewater coming off of... It wants us to produce like 3,000 water for some bizarre reason. No, I need like a third of that. Eight of them. And it will produce salt as well. That would consume all of the chloric wastewater, which we want to use to make acid. I think we want to use it to make acid, right? Yeah. Other options are in a salinization plant. I can make salinization plants. There we go. I can make salinization plant 2s. 750 per second water. Easy to do. And we can make our stuff there. All right. Well, I guess I do need to decide which way the outputs are going. I need to figure that out because I now need some of that iron for this process. I guess we're going to want to have the outputs come south. So if we have the outputs come south, we would have to route probably rail through here, south of that Givelite pack, and then start putting loading bays in heading north in this direction. Try and dodge that sapphirite mine, though we could probably, yeah, that would work. We do need another refueling stop. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay. So we will set this up. So I guess I'm going to get myself distracted again because we're going to figure out where all this is going to go. All right, so copper. All right, so this is the copper route. Okay. There's no copper in this output, so we don't need to worry about that. There is copper in this output. All right, copper here and copper there. No copper here. Copper here. And copper there. All right. So then iron. Iron there. We don't have iron on the next one. We do have iron on this one. And we have iron on this one. Do we have iron on this one? We do not. Okay. Okay. So let's work backwards. We're going to have iron coming out of here. I think it was a liquefier 4. Yes, a liquefier 4. Bring it down here. Come on. Put that in the right direction. Alright, so you're going to be making ferric chloride solution. Yes. We'll put a tank there. Alright, and so then you need 3 electrolyzer 4s. No. 1 chemical plant 4. 1 chemical plant 4. Making hydrogen chloride gas. Where? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be making plenty of hydrogen and chlorine. I'll have to flare those off, in fact. Yeah, it would need to be there. Yeah, you can do it. There we go. All right, so then we have our electrolyzers. Three electrolyzer 4s. Wait for those to get done. And that will have to be routed. Well, we're going to need the sodium hydroxide output. We're going to need a pump. What else are we going to need? 2 salinization plants. We're going to need something to hold the sodium hydroxide. We have something to hold the sodium hydroxide. We're going to need the 2 salinization plants, which I need to wait for more titanium, which it's on its way. Eight flotation cell 3s. 8? I only have 4 of them available. Alright, the electrolyzers are done. And then, of course, make sure that we have flare stacks. Oh, and they actually need to be overflow valved. We are out of time. All right, well, let me get this hooked up. Gonna have to get moved. All right. Oh, we'll have to stop here. We'll have to keep working on this. Next episode. And get those salinization plants set up. Figure out where the sodium hydroxide's going. Okay, we can actually probably just do that right now. We're just going to load it into a box. All right. So we'll pick up here and we'll get this set up. We'll get all of these inputs routed over there. And get all this arranged. And we'll see how far we get. I don't know if we'll get to actually bringing ores in. Probably not. But we're working in that direction. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.